ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and he'll get in there safely.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
This one skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Brian
right
Vick.
fielder, number 31, Brian
Full
Vick.
count, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taylor ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And good for him. Brian Vick has just launched his first major league home. 7-5 tonight's final. Eduardo Rodriguez notches his 3rd win of the year. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great America. Standing in, Chris Barnes. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you, and to be on point.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Reds turned away. Stepping in, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Here's Steve Pearce now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Steve Pearce.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Come on, let it rip right here. Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Now here it comes. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Huerta moves over. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Second baseman, Josh Rutledge.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Shoots this one over to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So no. Ready once again, Nick Huerta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nick Huerta.
High in the air out to center field. Barnes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in now, Chris Barnes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, your pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line towards center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kendall Graveman notches his 3rd win of the year. Steven Strasburg struck out 10 in the losing effort. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
The batter number 35, shortstop, Jackie Ramirez.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and 16-1 the final today. The Washington Nationals pick up win number. Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt has lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Chris Barnes Started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Barnes is there, and that's the 3rd out. We welcome you back on.
All right, one more time right here.
Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia has room in foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsyth ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the. Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsyth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Barnes is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no. Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes.
Right fielder, Chris Barnes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball.
Here we go. These are right here.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Hey, keep it going. What's up, boys?
Here's another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Forsythe on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Julio Arias earns the win, his second. Kenley Jansen records the save, his third. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. And stepping into the box, Chris Barnes. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a dive, but he's back.
Come on, baby. Speed up. Got it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This one's flared toward left center. Santana coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alex Gordon.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barnes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Barnes going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball.
Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lifted the other way to left center. Going after it is Gordon. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No run. Ready for another chance, Chris Barnes. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Turned on. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Here's Steve Pearce now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Jerko, and he's retired here, one away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Barnes, 2 for 3.
I literally pressed no fucking button and it made me go back to the place I was going. This game's retarded.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. St. Louis claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Michael Wacha earns his 5th winner of the year. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, 1 for 3. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Barnes moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes. First chance for him in this one, because he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Outside, 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
This one skied out toward right. Peralta's under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Hey, let it rip one time. Hey, here we go. You got this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious. Ready once again. Brandon Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Macias giving chase. He's there to track it down. And ready for another chance. Scott Macias. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Barnes is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His numbers against Brian Shaw, 1 for 3. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Gordon. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Well, that ball fell in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 4 runs, 9 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Let's go, baby.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Parker sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, let's turn 2 up.
Now batting, catcher, Trevor Brown.
Hit in the air out to center field. Barnes over to his right, 1 down.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hey, big number right here. We need you. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs already home here.
Right guy, right place. Need you here, babe.
And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series and the ball game. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2000. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, it's been really interesting. I mean, they won a game, lost a game, won a game. You want to get a little more consistency. That's why you want to win this game and maybe put together a nice streak moving forward.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit hard to third. Lyles is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Barnes.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chris Barnes.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 4.
Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Chris Barnes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Barnes.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. At the plate, Alex Gordon. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Lyles is under it, no problem, 1 away. Here's Steve Pearce now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jackson is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Macias is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon Belt.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Brenda is there for it. He's got it 1 away. And guys, the Reds' offensive attack this afternoon was led by this man, Alex Gordon. Talk about a
A player's agent calls to touch base.
So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
The batter,
Come on,
left
big
fielder,
guy, sear this one.
Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Jack Archer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Max Scherzer. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting.
Hey, let her fly.
Left
Let her
fielder,
fly right here.
Chris Barnes.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
Hey, let her rip right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Harper is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Tony Cingrani gets the call to pitch. 10-4 the final in this game. Steven Strasburg earns his 5th winner of the year. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Gosselin fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning. Michael Lorenzen will come on in relief. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Jack Archer. Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals. Digging in now, Chris Barnes. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
22, Renato Nunez.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now to the plate, Edward Otto. A matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Edward Otto.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiblahan looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. And good for him. Edward Otto has just launched his first major league home run. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Renato Nunez.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Renato Nunez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Barnes. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
While the throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in once again, Renato Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Renato
Hit hard to third. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. 1 run scores. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
What a great feeling. Extra inning game to drive in 2 runs, and now let's see if they can close it out with the pitching.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Taylor has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a couple of men left. One last shot.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in San. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 2 hits in 7 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Barnes ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play. Now at the plate, Chris Barnes. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Let her fly right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Matt, this club's interesting. They've been winning lately, and if you look at their record, they're now close to 500. If they keep winning, they're going to get above that, but they've come a long way just to get to that number right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Mesoraco.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. His history with Josh Tomlin, 9 base hits in 34 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 18 times. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
First baseman, Steve Pierce.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners in this. Digging in, Chris Barnes.
Now batting, right fielder.
In the windup and the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Digging in for his second at bat, Edwin Encarnacion reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-2 delivery tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Barnes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Barnes. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with the 4-run lead,
Digging in to try it again, Chris Barnes. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fegley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American ball. In now, Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Popped up, back behind second. Renda is under it, 2 gone. Digging in, Chris Barnes. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tony Walters.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kivlahan has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So digging in now, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Schimpf scoops it up onto Encarnacion at first, and that ends the. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Barnes on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Chris Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Whoa, those 2-out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Settling in now, Steve Pierce. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 run. In is Gerardo Parra. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. An impressive 5 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. High pop-up. Calling for it. Encarnacion. He's got it 1 away.
Hey, nobody out now.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Dickerson.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Moving under it, Barnes looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about it. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Rockies come out on top for their 30th victory. Robert Hutton